Hey everyone, so today we got some interesting news today that we're going to get the G and Akiomi songs added to the game. So let's talk about, well, what's going to be added and sort of what this implies for the future of our schedule in OnStars. For the two songs that are coming out, we're going to get Rainbow Stairway, and then we're also going to get Ensemble Exercise. And by the time of this recording, I don't know if we're going to be getting the story incorporated with the song Ensemble Exercise, or the costumes and cards incorporated with it. I hope we do, because why else would they release it now instead of in April Fool's, which I thought was supposed to be released on. And then that brings up another topic. What's going to happen in April Fool's? Because I thought it was going to be Ensemble Exercise, which is when I thought Jin Akiomi stuff was going to be released then, not now. So the most plausible thing that's going to happen is that we're going to go ahead and get the Gundam April Fool's stuff added to the game. And if you haven't seen the April Fool's Gundam song, you're gonna be in for an interesting surprise. I would just say it's pretty hilarious. Then this is me sort of on Hopium, thinking that maybe they could also rush that before April Fool's and we can get Gundam and Ensemble Exercise before this year's April Fool's, and then actually on April Fool's we can get Bukubu stars. I really want Bukubu stars, and if we just for some reason accelerate all the April Fool's stuff to this year, I would be very happy about it because I really need Kokoball in my life and in my account. And the reason why I say that is because everything we've been having recently, the Valentine's and the White Day campaign, has been what all the other servers had. And I find that very interesting because both our Valentine's and White Day campaign is the stuff that is happening 2 years into JP, not the first year. And then another important thing to talk about is just our future schedule. I feel like our schedule could easily be accelerated a bit, not in terms of events, but more on like songs and campaign. As you can, like I said before, White Day and Valentine's Day, we got the campaigns that were ahead of its time. And then one example would be the 6th year anniversary for Fusion Stars. And the reason I say that is because, first of all, we're going to get the Fusion song roughly after 1st year anniversary, which is in a few months. And we can't do 5th year anniversary and then 6th year anniversary in the same year. I mean, we could, which is that they can combine the 5th and 6th year anniversary, which would make sense because all we get for the 5th year anniversary with everything else we've gotten so far is the new song, which is Walk With Your Smile, and the gacha, which are 4-star cards. And I feel like those are things that could easily just be added to the 6th year anniversary. And the 6th year anniversary itself is just way huger scale than the 5th year anniversary and has way too many things for us to just not do. And be more beneficial for them if they just gave that to us and just incorporated both into one anniversary at this point. And then another interesting thing is, unlike the other servers, we haven't gotten any of the New Year's songs, the countdown songs. To be honest, I don't know how they're going to approach that. They could just release all of it at once, to be honest, but they haven't released any of them for us so far. And the reason why I thought they didn't was because we didn't have Walk With Your Smile, which is incorporated with the New Year's song, the first one. But recently, the other servers recently got 2023 countdown song, and that had surprising things. But that song hasn't even been released in the other servers, so that theory has been thrown out the window at this point. I don't know how the New Year's songs are going to be incorporated at this point. I feel like they could just drop all of it all at once because we could just get the New Year's songs when everyone else gets it. It's not like we don't know what the anniversary songs are because they're there, so it doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, honestly, with the accelerated content of like our campaigns recently and just the release of these songs, it's very interesting to see how our server is pretty different with a lot of things. Like, well, first of all, we had Chiaki all of a sudden, and he was supposed to be our first limited, but then we got him now, which is way later than we were supposed to. And then we had all those collabs in the beginning of the year, and then we had the only thing that was honestly mostly consistent was the half year anniversary with Ray. And then now we have a bunch of the Akiomi and Jin songs coming out, and they're supposed to be out like a while ago, I think. And then personally, I thought they were going to come out for April Fool's, and now they're coming out now, even though it's a whole month before April Fool. And now I'm just thinking of the question of what's going to happen with April Fool's this year. Is it going to be Gundam? Is it going to be Bukubu? Like, what's going to happen? We don't know. It also makes me think of like, are we going to get cards, the limited cards that other servers get get when they get it. If they release like something like Chiaki, like a new version of a limited card, are we gonna get it when they get it? Are we gonna get it later? Like, that's an interesting question now, because I don't know, because we're pretty much getting a lot of things that the other servers are getting now. But honestly, at this point, we could just be thrown anything at this point. So, and next month is gonna be more April Fools, just maybe even anniversary stuff. I doubt it. I don't think we're gonna get anniversary till probably like May, sometime around then, because I think that just makes more sense. And we can't have it during June because June is our first year anniversary. So there's a lot of things that we can't really see when they're coming. The only thing we're pretty much certain of is Gacha Scouts that aren't limited and events. So far, last year it was like, okay, this is the schedule for stuff. But now it's just like, well, our schedule, our content is different, and I just don't know what's happening anymore, which is a good thing. I think that's pretty good for us, to be honest. It makes it more fresh in our server. But I hope y'all are excited for Jin Nakiyomi songs. If you haven't had the chance to play it whenever they were added to the game by accident. But like I said earlier, I hope we get the stories and stuff with it. And then I'm really just excited to see what we're gonna get in the future, because like I said, it's just not easy to predict anymore. But yeah, that's for this video. This was more like a future content / Jin Nakiyomi video. And hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all next time. So peace.